What's going on, folks? We are here in the middle of August, and we both wanted to check in and let you guys know how you can listen to the 4 new episodes of a podcast that we have recorded this month, or released this month, right? People think we haven't been doing much of anything, but it may have flown under the radar that the last 4 weeks, every Friday, we have been part of a podcast that has come out just like clockwork.
Very, very impressive, the timing and the schedule compared to us. Yeah.
But, Sarah, here in our studio, in our busy home life, we've been just taking a lot of time to listen to Phil Collins.
One of us has. People, can you please send thoughts and prayers my way? Yeah, the latest new obsession, I guess, the new obsession with my husband, with my co-host, is Phil Collins. So yeah, I'm going through that right now.
I can hear everybody rolling their eyes.
Yeah, yeah, like marbles on a washing machine.
Because I would have done the same thing a month ago. But let me tell you guys something. Phil Collins is back doing promotion because there is a box set coming out in September. I've heard him on podcasts and I've read interviews in music magazines, and he is so likable. Oh my God. He completely won me over. So I'm not going all in on Phil Collins.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything more than what I have.
So you say.
Trust me, I'm not, because he gets really adult contemporary.
Uh-huh.
But when we were growing up, Sarah, I loved No Jacket Required, even though I eventually turned my back on it a few years later. And all my friends had those 2 albums before it, Face Value and Hello, I Must Be Going.
Yeah.
I never had those, but, they're pretty big 80s albums.
Oh, yeah.
So I very affordably have picked up those 3 CDs over the past couple weeks.
Okay. You're stressing that this didn't cost too much money.
No, it did not.
Okay.
Very affordably. I didn't pay more than $5 for any of them, and only one of them was even $5. I just got Face Value yesterday, but I've been playing a lot of No Jacket Required. And, I just caught myself in a lie. I bought that vinyl record store day, Phil Collins No Jacket Required 12-inch mixes, and that cost me like $25.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the only thing I spent a lot of money on.
Yep.
Even though you guys are all like making fun of me right now and you're shaking your heads and you're like, oh, poor Sarah. Just remember how we were all listening to Phil Collins back in 1985 and 86. Easy Lover.
We had no choice.
He was great. That was great.
Everywhere.
The video, the world was a much better place. The video for Don't Lose My Number is hilarious.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's a good video.
Yeah. A couple years ago, everywhere you looked, it seemed like Phil Collins was going to die. He couldn't sit behind the drums, and he was walking with 2 canes and a walker and stuff. And he still has trouble getting around, but he has beaten most of those health issues. So I'm glad for that.
Oh, sure.
Which is cool. And I don't know, if you listen to him, he just is a really likable guy. And he just, over the course, I think he was on Soda Jerker, was the podcast I listened to him on, and he just won me over at the end of that hour. I was like, that guy is cool.
All right. Well, I'm glad he's a nice person. I certainly endorse that. We need more nice people, good people in the world. I'm always happy to hear that someone that you've heard numerous times over the years can't escape his voice on the radio or in the shopping store or the grocery store. Yeah, it's good that he's a nice person, but I don't really need to hear a whole lot more Phil Collins in my life. Yesterday, he went to the pool. You needed to take my car for a brief errand while we were at the pool. You said, I'll listen to In the Air Tonight while you're not there. Okay, great. He gets back to the pool, and the radio at the pool starts playing In the Air Tonight.
So I tried my best to have you avoid it, but I can't compete with the FM radio airwaves.
I guess not.
Phil may or may not be a nice guy in real life, but he seemed nice on the podcast, and I liked him. You know who else is a really nice guy?
Who else?
Our friend, the Sly Dog.
Oh, yeah. The slyest and the nicest. Sly Dog is a super cool guy, just amazing work ethic. If you go to his website or his podcast page, you'll see he's churning out these new episodes. We gave him a lot of work to do. we really did.
We recorded an episode with the Sly Dog on David Bowie. The idea behind the episode is if David Bowie had not passed away in 2016,
right,
and he had gone on to keep performing, but he was eventually going to wrap up his touring career, what would we want the final set list to be?
Yeah, each of us got to compose our own dream set list for that farewell tour, that farewell concert. And we had a lot of fun putting together those lists, and then, of course, getting together and talking about them and we went song by song. Each person, what's your first song? What's your second song? So we do that with I believe it was a 17-song set list.
I think it was 21 or 22. I kind of forget. But we talk about each song. We go through our lists together one at a time, talk about those songs. Along the way, you're going to pick up some information that maybe you didn't know or hear some good Bowie discussion. So we wanted to let you know. We should have let you know last time when we checked in just to show some signs of life 2 weeks ago. But it's okay because it gave us a chance to come here. And today, which is Friday, August 14th, I think, Sly Dog just released the final episode of this 4-part trilogy, as he calls it.
4-part trilogy. That's great. Yeah, so if you're one of those people that like to wait until a series is complete, you binge watch or binge listen in this case, you can now start because all 4 of them are out and available for you to listen to.
Yeah, so we hope you will check it out. We hope you'll enjoy it. We'll put a link to the first one in the show notes of this episode. And if you want to just take the initiative, search for the Sly Dog Music Cast. Hopefully you already know about it because we've guested there a few times and he's been on our show. So he's part of our podcasting family.
He really is.
So we hope that you already are aware of it. But that's how you find it. So check it out. You're going to have almost 4 hours of David Bowie, Brian Sarah, Sly Dog material to listen to as I continue to work on my notes for Pet Shop Boys Please, which I'm still doing. I was just doing it yesterday.
I know. I saw you had your computer out. You were typing some notes.
I was reading all about Love Comes Quickly, which is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. And now I actually think you're probably ahead of me. I had a head start. I let you catch up, but I think I may have let you now surpass me. So now I got to get back into it.
I'm glad I'm here to motivate you.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to have a rainy Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday's going to be a pretty crappy day here.
So maybe we can get a big chunk of work done then.
Maybe we'll buckle down and get some more notes and get ourselves out an episode. Boy, that was really well said, wasn't it? Get ourselves out an episode.
Yeah, that's totally clear to me.
Oh, boy. Well, I got to learn to speak better before we record another episode, I think.
Yeah, we both have to work on that. So that is our update, guys. We're still working. Soon with the Pet Shop Boys. Meanwhile, great David Bowie stuff for you to listen to if you miss Brian and Sarah. So please check that out. And I'm going to go listen to a little Sue Studio before I go hit the pool.
Okay, I hope you do that on your headphones.
Who said I would?